In today's video, I'm opening the brand new Yu-Gi-Oh set, Doom of Dimension. What's up, guys? We are back with another new Yu-Gi-Oh opening, and this is the week of new Yu-Gi-Oh things. I just bit my tongue, that really hurt. New Yu-Gi-Oh format, new Yu-Gi-Oh release, and then there's a new Pokemon release as well. This is the most busy week I think I've ever had. And as you guys know, we're doing the triple whatnot stream this weekend because also 300K is coming up, so that had to coincide with all this stuff. So it's a good thing, but it's also very, very busy. So today we're going to be opening Doom of Dimensions, which is going to be really cool because I'm looking at the price guide. The prices of this stuff, a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And there's some pretty cool cards like the Marshmallow Yummy. I mean, look, wow, he's like Mimikyu, except for he's a marshmallow. So just check out the art on the screen. It's really cool. And once again, I want to shout out Frontline Games, my local store in the Clarksville, Hopkinsville, Nashville area. Go check them out if you guys are in Kentucky/Tennessee potentially. You guys can go let them know that Ruxin sent you. Shout out to them for allowing me to open some packs for them, and it's always a good time opening these new sets. So huge shout out. I'm also gonna be doing a giveaway. I'll be giving away one of these booster boxes. Just like the video, be subscribed, turn on notifications, and let me know down below, what do you think about Doom of Dimensions, and what's your favorite card? Because it seems like there's some pretty cool ones. Like there's Draco Tail in here. There's some more K9. The Fleur-de-Lis looking pretty cool. The Thunderbolt looks awesome. So yeah, let's get to the opening. I'm excited. What can we pull? We got a couple of boxes to open today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and undo this, and then we'll just get out. Oh, almost cut myself. That could have been dangerous. That could have been dangerous. I did not have the knife in there like I thought I did. Okay, be careful when cutting boxes open, ladies and gentlemen. It's very dangerous. A very dangerous job I have here. Wow. I am so bored right now. There's just not a lot going on. I just really wish there were some new releases in my favorite card games. Oh, wait. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doom of Dimension is out this week? Oh, wow. That's so awesome. Oh, my day is so much better. Wait, Pokemon has Mega Evolution coming out this week as well? Oh my gosh, and the Ruxin 300K special, that's also coming up this week. Where can I watch all these things? Well, I'll have you know, you can watch all of these amazing events live on Whatnot this week. I'll be opening Doom of Dimension, the new Yu-Gi-Oh release, this Thursday at 4 p.m. Central. Then I'll be opening Mega Evolution Pokemon this Friday at 4 p.m. Central. And then Saturday, I'm going to be going live for the 300K special, which will also be streamed on Whatnot. So if we have any cool things we want to sell along the way, maybe some pulls that I get, you guys can potentially buy them, and I will be running giveaways throughout the stream as well. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Whatnot this week, opening new sets, crazy celebrations. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you click that link down below. Get $15 free credit on your first purchase. And I'm going to give you a Stampede pack on your first purchase, so do not miss it as a new user. And as returning users, you're going to want to be here for absolutely amazing 300K celebration. So I will see you guys Thursday, Friday, and Saturday on Whatnot. Okay, let's get to the opening. Doom of Dimensions. I don't know about you guys. I'm probably going to be talking about Genesis format a lot during this, but I am so excited for that to get into Master Duel. Tomorrow, you're going to be seeing a duel between myself and Rhymestyle where we played the Genesis format. I haven't really had a chance to actually play it much, so my deck is going to be interesting to see. I know it meets the requirements of the 100 points. If you guys haven't seen what I'm talking about, you don't know what's Genesis format, what points, check out yesterday's video where I went into it. No, 2 days ago. Yesterday was Master Succession. 2 days ago, Monday's video. Go check that out, and maybe you'll actually understand what I'm talking about. But I meet the point requirement. Now, will my deck actually work is the question, because Konami managed to hit a lot. Like, they made it sure that you couldn't use too many good cards, like crazy cards with the point system. Now, I'm sure there's going to be some broken elements or something, but when I was doing it, I kept running into, oh, that's a points. Oh, dang it. First copycat, we have the Kurzebs. Oh yeah, I remember this guy when we did the OCG Doom opening. Really crazy artwork. Like, this guy has absolutely awesome artwork. Only 700 attack. He is a beast though, which he does make sense. D Dimensional King Art Crisis. We have 4 Ds now. There's little D, there's DD, there's DDD, and then there's DDDD. There's 4 Ds on this card. The Dimensional King, and then there's a 5th D in the Dimensional King Art Crisis. Like, oh my goodness. First of all, let's just take a quick moment, okay? All right, a quick disclaimer. I apologize, pendulum people. The pendulums are gone. Genesis, Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis. So this great D card. Yeah, this is awesome and all for the modern format, but guess what? Genesis, not allowed. Links, pendulums, gone. So if you're an old school player and you don't know what I'm talking about, you're gonna want to check out Genesis format. Now, it's not gonna be using like LOB cards, it uses modern cards, but you aren't allowed to use pendulums, which is my favorite personal thing, and then links. It simplifies the game, I mean, quite a bit, just taking those out. So really excited for that. The modern format, obviously a current format, you can still use everything. So like, it's not like they canceled links and pendulums. It's just in the Genesis format, you weren't able to use those. I was thinking during like when all this was happening with Genesis Overlord, imagine being like, I don't know, a huge pendulum fan like Triff or someone, and they're like, yeah, there's a new format, except you can't play your favorite cards. And I was like, yeah, that kind of sucks for them. I mean, they could still play them in like current format, but it's like, yeah, a whole new format to check out, except all your favorite cards you can't play. So it's like, that's kind of a bummer for those people. And I understand that. I do think it is a good idea though, to take those out and just go XCs and synchros. And I have seen some like old school people like, yeah, no links and pendulums, but they still have synchros. I'm out. I'm like, guys, synchros came out in 2008. Like, if that's too modern for you, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, now, would I be okay with a no synchro, no XCs, like just fusion? I'd probably be fine. Here's the thing, fusions have gotten really powerful now too. So it's like, just allowing fusions, it'd be kind of weird. I kind of like having the XCs and the synchro, because I think XCs is one of my absolute favorites. Speaking of XCs, we got the Akagito Kage retrain. Ano Matag Kage, I don't know how to say that. Triple-headed behemoth, speaking of retrains, this is the twin-headed behemoth, and he's retrained. If a face-up card you control is destroyed by a card effect, even during the damage type, you special summon this card from your hand. He's a hand trap. Oh, okay. If this card is normal or special summon, you could special summon one wind monster from your graveyard during the end of the... Oh, so you get, instead of special summoning self back once per duel, you get to special summon another wind card back. Okay, but its attack defense become 1,000. That's pretty cool. I feel like that could be not a horrible card. So good stuff. But yeah, back to what I was saying, Xyz. I think Xyz are really fun. I think Duel Links, the Xyz era of Duel Links really sold me on Xyz. Originally, I was like an old school guy, and then when I played Duel Links, I'm like, yeah, I just like all the old stuff. I don't care about all these new like fangled cards. They're confusing. I don't know what they are. And then they like popped up, and I played with synchros first, and I'm like, okay, these aren't too bad. Rage Rose Wish. And then the Xyz happened, and I'm like, okay, these are actually like really cool. Like you just overlay your, where I put a super in here somewhere, I think. Oh, I didn't. Okay. They're like, these are really cool. You just kind of take the two guys, you put them together, and it's like super simple. It's like 4 and 4 equals a level or rank 4. Like very easy to understand. It's not like that complicated. Like it can get with like links. The links aren't that complicated most of the time, but sometimes it's like, yeah, but to make this link 4, you need like a link 2 and 2 monsters. So it's not always just 4 monsters. Like it can, there's some other options. With Xyz, it's basically always just 2 guys or 3 guys, like whatever it says on the card, and then just take the level. So, and with synchros, I understand like you have to know what the tuners mean. And it's like, it's not that hard to figure it out. Like it takes one time to understand it, but it's very natural with Xyz. It's like, okay, I put these 2 guys on top of each other. The only weird thing is they don't go to the graveyard. They just sit under the guy until you use the materials. But you kind of figure that out pretty quickly. So I feel like a lot of old school people watching this, double fusion, the double polymerization. You just summon a fusion monster from your extra deck using monster from your hand or field. Then you can fusion summon one more monster from your extra deck using monster from your hand and field. Double fusion. That's actually crazy, but you have to have a lot of material on your hand and field. But yeah, so I feel like if you're an old school player and you're like, man, I don't know. Like, I just really just want a normal summon. You should maybe try it. I would say, especially when it gets to Master Duel, it's like easy for you to just give it a shot. I feel like people are going to hop into Master Duel. They're going to be like, you know, I'm not really sold on this, but I'm going to hop in here. I'm going to try it out. And it's going to be like a lot easier than they expected, or there's going to be a tutorial they put in and you run through it real quick. You go play and you're like, oh, this isn't that bad actually. And then they get hooked. So I think that's what could potentially happen. The Doom Z archetype. Very cool. What is the best card? Apparently there is a, yeah, the Marshmallow Yummy is like $57 or something. There's more than a box actually at the moment, according to TCGPlayer, which is pretty crazy. Dominus Spiral. $35, that's pretty good. Doom Z break. Fleur-de-lis, the Thunderbolts, 28. I think that has a Starlight as well, because Ryan was trying to, get me to give it to him, but then I defeated him with, with the swiftness, so no problem. Actually, I don't know if I won that one or not. I can't remember. We have Jupiter, the power patron of destruction. Speaking of awesome artworks. Well, first of all, what's going on in this artwork? Is he like a centaur, or is that something smaller down there? He kind of looks like a centaur with wings. But then that's his trident. Yeah, he is a centaur. He's a centaur. There's his trident. Problem is it's all black, so it kind of melds together. And then he has the wings. That's pretty crazy artwork. That's pretty sick. Okay. I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that. Also, if you guys have not grabbed any of this set yet and you want to grab some, you can use my affiliate link. Use that 5% discount code with Sassyotto. It's linked in the description. And you guys can get 5% off your boxes or cases you're going to buy. And it goes right back into buying more product. So check that out if you guys haven't already. Doom of Dimensions. Very cool. It's Dimensions. It's not Dimension. A lot of times it's just Dimension. The first King Clovis. This is the guy from Solo Leveling. The Red Knight sitting on the throne. These guys, we have Apocavities. Wait, are these little knights in someone's mouth? What is happening? We have a Radiant Typhoon. What is happening with these guys? Why are they in the mouth? They're little cavities. That's actually crazy. Who thought of that? Somebody went to the dentist that works for Konami, like, you know, what if we make an archetype about this? Wait, time out. Check this out. Silk Bomb Moth. That thing is creepy. Little bug. Okay. Wait, does that have Monarch stats? 2,400, 1,000? Interesting. Clovis. Goki Dragon Ogre. Pretty cool. Sphinx of the Cycle. And K966X Jax. The Jax. All right. There's a lot of cool artworks in here. A lot of interesting stuff. The Marshmallow, I would love to pull. There's a Black Rose Garden in here. Wait, is that a retrain of Black Garden or whatever it's called? I thought it was called Black Rose Garden. Maybe not. Doom Z V5. So is that 5-5? Like Roman numeral 5? Amalth. That's a really cool looking card. He's about to blast somebody with a laser. Okay, that's crazy. No secrets yet. No secrets. The K904 Noroi. I feel like that's probably pretty decent because K9's pretty good. Defense Soldier, at least from what I know. Since I'm an expert on Yu-Gi-Oh! Horned Brute Carnovorous. Okay. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back. We have Dark Contract, Sulfacord, Varafar, the Judge of Ball. The Judge of Ball? The Judge of Ball. What does that mean? Wake up. We have Wake Up, Makia, Cavities, and Tri-Brigade. Wake up. Wake up. All right, Wake Up. Very cool. I'm still trying to figure out the schedule for this week because there are so many new things releasing. Oh, Doom Z. That is definitely Roman numerals. So the other one's 5. Doom Z 12 and Drastrius. Not Disastrious, Drastrius. That is insane. Okay, that card looks amazing. I'm not seeing it on the price guide though, so let me look. $10 at the moment. Doom Z is like kind of an awesome archetype name. This dude is like in a giant robot suit, so he's like a mech anime type thing. So if you're into that thing, then there you go. That's pretty cool for you. All right, 4 from the back. Pretty awesome. Yeah, as for the schedule, like, I want to do the Genesis duel. I think that's going to be tomorrow. Normally, I'd be doing more content on Doom of Dimensions, but then I would post it Friday. But the problem is Friday, Mega Evolution. So I'm going to be posting a video of Mega Evolution. That's really exciting because Mega Evolution is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to open it. I mean, the new Pokemon stuff, they've been absolutely dominating. Like, just everything. Almost every set is amazing. All the boxes are so expensive, though. It's ridiculous. Like, I think one Mega Evolution box costs as much as 4 boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh! DDD Sky King Zeus Ragnarok. This one is $14. I'm not gonna lie, this pops. This is a really nice looking card. A really pretty card. That's amazing. Okay. 2 secrets so far. No Marshmallow guy. But yeah, actually with this box, it'd be 4.5 boxes or 5 boxes for 1 Mega Evolution box, which is ridiculous if you think about it. Amboa? RB Lambda Cannon. It says Ameda. Where'd I get B from? Or maybe it is AMBDA, or is it AMEDA? I can't tell. Okay, cool. Cool, ultra rare, sure. Trying to figure it out, but awesome. From what I hear, this is not like the most exciting set for most people, but it's going to be interesting to see how this new Genesis format impacts like sets like just in general, Draco Awakening, ultra rare. Because these sets might, let's say these sets aren't great for the modern format. But then there's like an Xyz in here that's crazy in Genesis, or there's a Synchro, or there's just like just one regular card that's not as good in the main format, the current format, but it's really good in Genesis. Then people need the boxes to actually get them out, like a lot of times. So I feel like that's what Konami, one of their plans was for this format, is to cross over with modern. Oh, Marshmallow Yummy, the #1 card in the set that's not a Starlight. And I like that box in the back. That's really cool. It makes it hit different. The box in the background, and then the Marshmallow Yummy, it's got all these little versions of. Wait, is he becoming a s'more in this? Are they s'moring him to death? Look. Burn. And then he's like a little cooked, and then he is in a cup? What's happening there? He's a s'more! They made him into a s'more! No, Marshmallow, I won't let this happen to you. You've become a s'more on the card artwork. I don't know what that says, but it looks familiar for some reason, that text. Wow, best card in the set. That's pretty sick. Poor guy got s'mored. Okay, back to what I was saying. I think that they were trying to have it so the new format isn't like modern. It's not the same, but a lot of cards in modern boxes that are not selling and they're really cheap will be relevant for that other format. So people need to go back and buy those and actually need those. In future formats, like they can make boxes that'll be relevant for both. You know what I mean? I kind of hope that they have a separate product as well, but it feels like maybe not. It feels like they might just roll with current sets and kind of like throw in stuff for both, because it's possible a lot of cards are going to be good in both modern and in Genesis. But then when it comes to no links, it's like the links and pendulums obviously will not be good in Genesis because you can't play them at all. Like they're just not allowed. But the other stuff, synchros, the Xyz, the effect monsters, the spell and trap cards, whatever it is, the fusions, they might end up being really good in Genesis, but not so good in modern because they're just not as powerful in modern. But they're more powerful in Genesis. So, or maybe they're just in the modern format, you can link summon and like bridge into a bunch of stuff, and you can use pendulums and all this stuff, but pendulums aren't really relevant, but it's really the links. The links can like bring you into other stuff, like your link ones and stuff like that. Well, in the Genesis format, people are gonna have to find another way to like get out their guys, like besides going into a link one and using an effect and making a big boss monster, Draco Tail Roxol. That's a $28 card. That's also really good. So they're gonna have to find other ways to do that. So if there are effect monsters that kind of do that not as well as links or something like that, they'll probably be good in Genesis because there is no links to do that. So I don't know. That's just kind of my basic, not opinion, but just kind of guess on what's gonna happen. And I'm assuming that Konami's gonna know that in the back of their mind and maybe put like, oh, this card's gonna be really great in Genesis. Not as good in modern, but it's going to be really good for the set because this card is like good. Like, you know, it's a really good card that's going to be, you know, an ultra rare. It's going to be $20 or something just because it's good in another format. So it kind of bolsters the set and makes it more worth opening because there are several cards you can get that are actually worth something. Levitian, the Burning Blade. Okay. Down to maybe like 10 packs left. So far, some pretty cool cards. I mean, we got the best secret rare already, which is a great way to start opening this set. If you guys, I haven't mentioned it, but there are 3 Whatnot streams and YouTube streams coming up this week. We're streaming like crazy. Tomorrow is going to be opening Doom of Dimensions. Friday, we're opening Mega Evolution. And then Saturday, I'm streaming until we get to 300K, which if you have looked, we're probably not at 299 yet, but we're very close to 299. So probably going to need 1,000 or less subs that day, and we're just going to go crazy. We're going to open our LOB First Ed box that we did a break on. We're going to open this. We're going to open some other vintage stuff. I'm going to open some Retro Pack and my binder that I've put together. I'll show this to you guys. This is a binder of Retro Pack reprint. I still need several cards in it, so we're going to try to pull some of those. Maybe open some Stampede. I still need 4 QCRs out of that set. There's a lot of cool things that are going to happen this Saturday. I'm going to start early, like 11 a.m. probably. That's Central, so noon for you Easterners, and early at 9 a.m. for you Pacific Islanders. Not Pacific Islanders, but Pacificers. I guess, I don't know. That doesn't make that. Pacific Coast people? How about that? Mountaineers, it's going to be 10 o'clock. So yeah, it's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot going on. We're going to have some giveaways in all those streams, and on the 300K, I'm going to try to have some really cool giveaways for you guys. We'll run them on the Whatnot side because it's super easy to run giveaways over there. I'll do some stuff where you guys can buy stuff. Some stuff like the box break LOB is already sold out. I'll open stuff for myself for the binder. We're going to maybe, if you guys want to buy some stuff, we can do that. Okay. All right. Radiant and Goki Machine Suprex. All right. 5 packs left. But yeah, some really great streams coming up. Hit that link down below if you guys want $15 free credit and whatnot. I got those $20 bundles still available. Shepherd's Crook, very nice, and some other awesome stuff available on Whatnot as well, so go check that out. I'm going to be adding a lot of items coming up for these next 3 streams. It's going to be a marathon for sure. I cannot wait for next week to just relax. It's going to be fun, but I'm already tired just thinking about it. The actual streams themselves will be a blast, but afterwards, when it's like, oh yeah, time to get to work, that's going to be rough. But we'll pull it off. We'll make it happen. All right, Doomsy. We have Jax. I'll try to get some work done Sunday watching some football. All right, 2 packs left. 4 from the back. Necromancer. I got the hiccups and burps. Okay, RB Operation Test. Our final chance at a Starlight. No Starlights today. We could get one here. Hit that subscribe button. As you guys know, 300K. I didn't mention, but once we hit 300K on the stream, the next week we're going to do the 300K special openings. So there's going to be a lot of that coming up. So get excited. 300,000. I'm very pumped for that. It's going to be amazing. Let's see if we can get a Starlight right here. Infernal Punisher and DDD Wise King Solomon. Solomon! We got another reference to the Bible. Okay. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button to check out some other videos on the way out. There's some amazing content, including Genesis, Mega Evolution, Pokemon, all those streams coming up. Hopefully you guys are excited. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited for. And yeah, that's it for the new set. I actually think pretty fun. Shout out to American Deutscher, Brandon Cheney, Adams, Ghost King TCG, Ronald Apple. Oh, and Archlord Christia First Edition! Ian Musa, Junior Barding, Robert F.
That is not possible! The first set of packs!
Changeling and Crypto Poppy Mike, thank you guys for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys next time.
The Blue Eyes White Dragon has been pulled! Let's go!